Hi, this is Martin Kelly from KOM Consultants, and we're down at St. Clair College today with one of our partner schools, IT Carlow from Ireland, along with Melanie, who's just recently graduated. So here's Owen O'Brien to ask Melanie about some of her experiences.
So Melanie, can you tell me what program you studied here in St. Clair?
I studied sport and recreation management here at St. Clair, and then when I went to Ireland, I took sport management and coaching.
Okay, so why did you come to IT Carlow? Why did you come to Ireland?
Essentially the main reason behind it was just because I wanted to get a degree with sports management. It's such a competitive industry that with just a diploma, it wouldn't separate me from anybody else. So it was a unique experience, an opportunity that could get me to the next level and hopefully separate me from a lot of people around here.
Why did you pick IT Carlow?
The school came to our class and visited us and just told us about it. So that was the only broad opportunity that I had, but everything about it seemed fascinating. So that's why I ultimately decided to do it.
So you graduated about 3-4 months ago. Reflecting on it, what was the best performance? What was the most enjoyable aspect of your experience?
Traveling. I was very fortunate. I went to 9 different countries. I didn't go out to the pub too much, so that's where I saved my money. That part, probably the best. And then I also played soccer for IT Carlow as well as for a club team. So I was very actively involved with that. So I guess those two would probably be the biggest highlights of the year.
How did you find the academic side of IT Carlow?
It was, not gonna lie, it was a little challenging. Coming from a college, not to say anything bad about the level of education here, but just going from college after 3 years to university, it's a lot more independence. I learned time management. You're not able to procrastinate there the way everything works over there. It was challenging, but I learned more in 1 year than I did collectively in 3 years, just because everything I did was on my own. I wasn't getting spoon-fed, and it was good. It was hard, but it was good. It was a good challenge.
Were there any aspects of the experience that you found challenging?
Challenging, I guess when we first showed up in Ireland, we had a house that was very not what it was advertised, so we had to basically get up and move and find somewhere else within the day of arriving after being awake for over 24 hours. So that was challenging, but throughout the year, not really, other than just school and the way education worked there with having weekly meetings and monthly deadlines. It allowed me to stay on top of things, so I guess it was kind of hard that way, but then it was also good. So other than that, I'd say not really, but just keeping up with schoolwork, I guess, would be the only challenge. But if you're aware what you're getting yourself into and if you're bought into it, then there shouldn't really be anything that difficult about it.
Would you recommend the experience to graduates from the current program?
Absolutely. I think people are foolish not to do it. I know it's hard to buy into something when you have no idea, when it's so expensive. It's such a big commitment, and you're going on the other side of the world, essentially, or across the ocean. So I can see where it'd be very intimidating and turned off by it. Like a lot of people turned off by it, but I think it's the best thing that anybody could ever do. And I know that even just with this experience, not even getting my degree, but just that I went to school in Ireland for 8 months, it's going to help me so much when it comes to getting a job and finding a job, because that's a whole lot of life experience that not many people have. So.
Just the last thing then, I believe you have a job coming up, a job interview with the Blue Jays.
Yeah. So I got back from Ireland, and then within a few months I applied for a couple jobs with the Toronto Blue Jays, and I made it through the next round of recruiting for 3 of them. And then I just actually found out this morning that I had to go to Toronto for an in-person interview for part of the last part of the recruiting process. So I think the biggest thing, I had to answer 4 different questions per job that I applied for, so essentially 12 pages of work. One of the things that asked was, please describe your most challenging life experience, essentially. I could talk professionally, academically, athletically, or personally, and I talked about Ireland, and I could write a whole page, and it covered every single one of those aspects. So if I didn't have Ireland, I don't think that I would be where I am right now. Only a couple months after, but it's the best thing I've ever done. So.
Thanks, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Brilliant.
Awesome.